The second Europa League semi-final sees Tottenham Hotspurs playing host to Bodo Glimt, and Spurs they managed to get past Frankfurt in their quarter-final tie. Hugo Ekitike opened the scoring for Frankfurt 6 minutes into the affair before Pedro Porro managed to equalise in the first half for a first-leg score of 1-1. Taking a look at the stats though, Spurs are the much better side on the night, but just simply unable to find that winning goal. However, the third and final goal of the tie would come in the second leg. Maddison was brought down by the onrushing goalkeeper, and Dominic Solanke tucked away the resulting penalty for a 2-1 aggregate win. In terms of form for Spurs, they are unbeaten in their last 3 Europa League games. They host a Bodo side who emerged victorious from their quarter-final matchup against Lazio. I think Bodo shocked a few neutrals, including myself, with the nature of their 2-0 win in Norway. Whilst 2-0 itself isn't a massive shock, on the scoreboard, the nature of the win absolutely was. Taking a look at the stats, we can see that Bodo dominated the affair and generated over 9 times the amount of expected goals of their visitors. However, in the second leg, Lazio would flip the script and they dominated things at home. Castellanos opened the scoring in the 21st minute, but the Italians would have to wait all the way until the 93rd minute for Noslin's goal to put them 2-0 up on the night and force extra time at 2-2. Dia's 99th minute goal would hand Lazio the first lead of the tie before Helmensen's 109th minute equaliser meant the tie would be settled on a penalty shootout. Bodo were the better side on spot kicks, winning 3-2 and securing their spot in the semi-final. In terms of form, it's been mixed for Bodo. Of the last 6 Champions League knockout games, they've won 3 and lost 3, but they've always managed to find a way through. There's no head-to-head record to speak of between Spurs and Bodo, so straight on to the prediction. My prediction for today's game is that with Spurs safe from relegation in the Premier League and nothing else to fight for in this season, the Europa League is their only chance to qualify for the Champions League next year, and comparing the two squads, there's no doubt that Spurs are the stronger of the two sides. Spurs are around 1-3 to pick up a win at home, but given their sheer inconsistency this season, I'm going to feel a lot better about backing them to qualify and giving them the full 180 minutes and maybe even penalties against a gritty Bodo side. So with all of that taken into account, I'm going to back Spurs to qualify for a full stake here in bet number 4.